All right, in the news just coming in, actor Kangana Ranaut has reached the Raj Bhavan to meet the governor. That meeting is expected to begin shortly. This in the midst of a political battle with the Shiv Sena, where she has had the backing of the BJP and its allies. The actor has reached Raj Bhavan right now, and that meeting is scheduled to begin with the governor shortly. Remember, this tussle between the Shiv Sena and the Kangana Ranaut culminated in her being given the Y category security by the centre. Eventually, we saw those scenes, dramatic scenes of her office being demolished by the BMC, that's the Mumbai civic body. The court then stayed the BMC demolition of her office, so that partially demolished office. Kangana Ranaut visited that partially demolished office just a few days back, and now she's gone in the Raj Bhavan to have a meeting with the governor. That meeting is expected to begin shortly. The Raj Bhavan, meanwhile, hasn't specified the agenda of the meeting. That meeting is scheduled to begin around 4:30. But it is expected that the actress will tell the governor about these recent developments, about the fight that the face of the tussle that she's been having with the Shiv Sena, that's the ruling party in Maharashtra. She is in fact also taken on the chief minister over the demolition of her office, or the partial demolition of her office. And she'd been on a Twitter. She's been writing more and more on Twitter against the governor, against what the Shiv Sena has been doing against her. Let's go across to our reporter who's standing by with us. Sohit Mishra is there outside the Raj Bhavan. Sohit, she's gone inside. Do we know the agenda of the meeting? When is it supposed to begin?
While the Raj Bhavan did not specify the agenda of the meeting is expected to be held around 4:30 p.m. and it is expected that the actor will apprise the governor on the issues that she has been facing regarding Shiv Sena. If you remember that recently the BMC had been taking action on her office, which is in Mumbai, and the actor had drawn the ire of the Shiv Sena after she had compared Mumbai with Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. Later, we saw that on Twitter there were tweets that were exchanged between her as well as Shiv Sena leader Sanjay Raut, after which the issue culminated in her being given a vice category security by the centre and a breach of privilege motion that was being passed and brought against her in the assembly, and the Sena-controlled BMC demolishing a part of her recently renovated office premises in Bandra. So these are the things in which Kangana Ranaut had been speaking very vocal in the last few days, and even yesterday she met few of the leaders who are in support of the BJP. She met Union Minister Ramdas Athawale recently, and now she is here to meet the governor as well. Now remember that while the leader of opposition and BJP leader Devendra Fadnavis did not come in support of Kangana, but they had questioned the BJP, the Shiv Sena as well. Now the question is that what will happen next? Will the governor say something? Because apart from her issue, Kangana was very vocal on the Navy veteran being trashed by Shiv Sena workers as well. So these are the several issues in which she has been constantly writing as well as tweeting and sending her videos, and now she has reached at the governor office where the meeting is expected to begin at 4:30, and expected that she will be speaking on issues as well, and it will be very important to see if there is any reaction that comes out of it.
Right. Apart from that demolition, Sohit, Kangana Ranaut is also facing a drug probe amid this face-off with the Maharashtra government. Where has that investigation reached?
Well, yes, that's right. During the two-day monsoon session, a breach of privilege motion was being brought against her in the assembly, and also a few of the Shiv Sena leaders had raised the issue of drugs on Kangana based on an interview that was published in the newspaper in 2016. Now the orders have been given as of now that the investigation is being done as of now, but it will take some time as it was recently ordered. But as Kangana had recently tweeted about it and said that she is more than happy to participate in this investigation, and if there is something that is found against her, she will not return back to Mumbai. But as we have been seeing that she has been continuously talking about this, speaking about this, and questioning not only BMC but also Uddhav Thackeray. She has been taking the name of Uddhav Thackeray and Sanjay Raut. Now remember the guys that had remember that there was also an exchange of tweets between Kangana Ranaut and Sanjay Raut on Twitter. So these are the several issues, and it would be very important to see that what does Bhagat and Koshyari say on this. Will there be a statement given by the Raj Bhavan as well, or will Kangana be uploading a video on the same and saying that what has happened as of now? Apart from that, if you remember, even today, Shiv Sena leader Sanjay Raut in the party's newspaper, Samna had written that it is wrong to do politics in the name of the state, and he has also blamed that the BJP is supporting Kangana, and Kangana is doing everything based on the support that he is receiving from the BJP. So there are everyone who are present in this entire story. Everyone has their own share of the fight, and they have been speaking about this. And in between of this, now Kangana has reached at the governor's office, and she will be meeting the governor around 4:30.